Today, we're going to be talking about something exciting and insightful: how to keep side chicks away from your husband. Now, everything depends on you. How do you do this? How do you keep the side chicks away from your marriage? How do you keep your husband very close to you? Let's get started. The first thing to do is you have to understand and agree on boundaries. You and your husband have to sit down and know. Cheating varies from one person to another. What you count as cheating might not be cheating for your husband. So what do? You're going to talk about it and reach an agreement so that there won't be confusion. Say, be there for your husband, both emotionally and psychologically. Make sure that every time he needs you, you're there for him. Make sure that every time he needs someone to talk to, business wise, everything, you're there for him. Psychologically, when he needs a lift, you're there. He's not looking out for help from somewhere else. So where these girls come in is when he's down psychologically or emotionally. He looks out for someone that could be there for him. I know you have your kids, you have your work too, you have your psychological imbalance, and you have your emotional rush too. But the truth is, you are there because you are the solid rock that holds the home. So if you can manage yourself, then you can manage every other person in the household. Don't abandon your husband for your children. Try to strike a balance in every marriage. Most importantly, don't involve your friends. Have you ever heard of the saying, your enemy could be your best friend, and your best enemy could also be your best friend? So you have to be very cautious. Fine, you could have best friends, you could have good friends. Nobody's saying your friends are bad. Not all friendship can be bad. Not all friends wish you bad. But you have to be very careful, because no one will tell you their intention about your marriage. No one will tell you their intention about your spouse. So you have to make sure that you keep both your good moments and bad moments to yourself. If you need to communicate or talk to your friend about your marriage, just make it neutral. Just laugh over the neutral things. When he does something special for you, when he does something that really hurts you badly, you can talk to your pastor, you can talk to elders, you can talk to elderly family members that you think they are mature. Or better still, the best, talk to a counselor. Your friend is not a counselor. Your friend is not someone that will talk to your husband and he will listen. A friend is a friend. Your marriage is your marriage. Strike a balance. The sex in marriage is a game. It's either hey or nothing. There's nothing like, oh, we are trying, or we are trying our best, I can't kill myself. No, it has to be a. Always make sure you experiment in bed, do your research about new sex styles and positions. Always make sure you satisfy him. That when he's leaving home, you know that yes, I have done my best to keep my man in bed. So you're not just doing every other thing, but make sure on bed the sex game is A plus. If there's something more than hey, maybe a X pro, make sure that's your sex life. You also have to learn to spend time together. You have to learn to you also have to learn to spend time together. You have to learn to create time out of your busy schedule. Take yourself on dates, movie dates, dinner dates, and different. You could just walk in a park or go to the beach, alone time without the kids. Sometimes with the kids, just try to reassure each other and rejuvenate your love. The love between both of you should grow. And then during this time is when you talk about so many things, you communicate about so many things, you talk about your vows, you talk about how you love each other. And some of these things are the things that men miss a lot, not just women. Your man miss you. Most times you can be together with your family and he would be missing you. So you have to create time. You have to create a schedule, create a calendar. Oh, we go out every second Friday of the month, or we go out every first Friday of the month, or we go out twice in a month. Just make sure that you spend and dedicate time to each other to grow your love. Girl, always look good. Always and always look good for your man. Not just for your man, look good for yourself, babe. Both in the house and outside the house. Now, I'm not talking about looking good outside the house. When you're out, you're on makeup, you're on your bum shirt. But when you're in the house, you're on wrapper. Hello, go buy yourself some bum shirts. Go buy yourself some lingerie. Get yourself some very sexy tops. I know when you have babies, sometimes you're not proud of your body and all of that. But who says you can't be sexy with that? Who says you can't hone it? You can, baby girl. Just try and keep your A game when it comes to dressing up. You dressing up doesn't mean you looking expensive or you breaking the bank. Classy is not expensive, you know. So always look good. Make sure you do your slight makeup. Make sure you're always wearing perfumes. Make sure your underwears are neat and clean. always attract him with your underwears. Don't wear dirty underwears or old and worn out underwears. No, 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 no. Men don't like to see these things. Believe me, they don't like to see it. They don't want to see it. So don't push your man away by dressing haggard or dressing unsexy or dressing old school. Try as much as possible to dress a proper max. Lastly, learn to trust your men, women, and it's somehow difficult because of the things we read online and the things we hear from our friends and all of that. But just learn to trust him, and if you don't have reasons not to trust him, learn to trust him so that you don't push him away with your insecurity, so that you don't scare him. And most especially, so that you don't put ideas in his head. When you start telling him, I know you're seeing a girl, I know you're doing this, it would start having ideas like, maybe I should see a girl. Don't put ideas in their heads. Let them just do their thing and learn to trust them. When they tell you they're going out with the boys, just try to believe they're going out with the boys. I know this is difficult, but just build trust. Build trust. Like, trust your man. So like, come your way next time. Remember all of the things you need to do to keep your man away from side chicks. Dress well, learn to trust your man, spend time together, communicate effectively, and all of the rest. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Continue to keep your husbands away from child